Did I scare you? I didn't think so. Hi, this is Brant from Dance Past Sunset, and I'll come back to the mask in a minute. But first, I want to tell you about something really funny. So in the first episode of Senior Moments, I made a pretty bold statement. A vast opportunity exists to improve people's lives with state-of-the-art, on-demand technology that will help them fill their world with the kind of intellectually stimulating content that the rest of us enjoy, films and music, and let them communicate with other people to dispel those terrible feelings of loneliness and isolation that come with aging. I hope you've had a chance to see it because it's hilariously funny, and that's Saturday Night Live's spoof of old people using Amazon's Alexa. Now, if you don't know what Alexa is, I'm going to give you an example from an old television show, Star Trek. Do you remember when Captain Kirk would speak to the computer and he would ask for information, or he would give it a command like, open the pod bay doors? Well, we're there because there is a new class of consumer appliance that I call the personal digital assistant, and Amazon's Alexa is one of those. It comes in the form of something called the Echo, and there's a competing product from Google. I've got an example here. No, it's not an air freshener. It looks like one, but is actually one of these personal digital assistants, and it works almost identical to the way that Amazon's product does. You speak to it, you give it commands, you ask for information, you can sit it on the kitchen counter, you can put it on your bedside, and when you talk to it, it responds. And what's really cool about these devices is that they can control things. They can control your thermostat, they can control your blinds, your lighting. So this is the new way, really, to work with computers. We had a keyboard, then we went to the touch screen, and now we're going to voice, and that's awesome. But now here's the important thing to know about the two leading technologies, Amazon's and Google's. They're a little bit different, and they have strengths and weaknesses. And the strengths that work for some are not going to work for others. So it's important to understand what their differences are, and especially if you're a person of certain age, because what your requirements are going to be different from most young people, frankly. And when you go out onto YouTube and you look for tutorials on how to use these personal digital assistants, you find a lot of young people giving advice, information, and reviews, but you don't see too many people with gray hair like mine. Now, if I put myself in my mom's shoes and I ask myself, what would I want these digital assistants to help me with? There are 3 golden goals that I come up with. Number 1, I would want to be able to listen to an audiobook. In my mom's case, she was an avid reader, but her eyesight has now failed her, and yet she would like to continue to be able to check books out from the library and listen to them. Pause, rewind, play back, come back a day or two later and pick up where she left off. Those are things that some of these devices will do and others won't. The second golden goal is that I would like to be able to see pictures and YouTube videos and music that people send me that they think I would enjoy. That might be a documentary, it might be a slideshow of Thanksgiving dinner with the family. And I want to be able to see those on my great big flat screen that's sitting in front of me that I watch my TV shows on. So that's another thing that these devices can do, some better than others. And the third golden goal that I have for my mom is that I would like to be able to have a two-way video chat with my loved ones. I want to be able to make calls and I want to be able to receive calls, especially if the kids want to check in on me and see how I'm doing. So I'd like to be able to just speak to the device and say, call Brant, and have it dial and show it on the TV. We are so close to being able to do all 3 of these things, and in future senior moments, I'm going to show you how we can. So now you know what's got me so stoked. I'm really excited about the opportunity that personal digital assistants and voice control offer to help us accomplish our 3 goals. Oh yeah, about the hockey mask. You may remember a famous professional hockey player by the name of Wayne Gretzky. Very famous guy and a great hockey player. He was asked once, "What's the secret to your success?" And he said, "I skate to where the puck is going to be, not to where it has been." And if you think of technology like a hockey puck, then you want to look at not only where it is today, but where it's going tomorrow. And that's very important because technology is changing really, really fast. So stay tuned to this channel, watch for future senior moments, and we'll go on this journey together. If you need more resources for how to boogaloo your way into the sunset, then go to dancepastsunset.com and you'll find it there. This is your host, Brand Huddleston, signing off.